Welcome to Via Sympatheia. This is a 6-bedroom home that can be rented as a 5-bedroom, a 1-bedroom, or all together as a 6-bedroom villa, and has drivable access from 2 different levels. The upper level that we just came in through, which has drivable access off of the main road entering town, and from the lower level. And when you come in this way, you come into one of the most gorgeous views in all of Las Catalinas. I say that with the utmost sincerity. I've studied all of the properties in Las Catalinas in over a decade of experience working here, and I can tell you very wholeheartedly that this is probably the best ocean view in all of Las Catalinas. This house was designed by architect Jason Bernard out of Lake Geneva Architects in Wisconsin. This home, you can see elements of his particular architectural style all over this home. Very traditional style of architecture, including some vaulted ceilings, loggias that connect different social spaces of the home, and the overall door and window schedule is really similar to what you might find of his architecture, and fits in really well with the overall vernacular of Las Catalinas' traditional tropical architecture. We're on the main living level of this home. It's actually the entry level as you come in on the street behind. Obviously, there's a kitchen and living room space over here that you can see directly behind me. And what's kind of tucked away behind here is a beautiful little breakfast nook. This kitchen area, great room, and breakfast nook are some of my favorite spots in this house for a few reasons. Obviously, we have great ocean views and great town views behind me. But I feel like they did such a great job of organizing the space in a way that feels like an open concept floor plan, but also gives you small spaces to kind of retreat. We have a living room that's slightly separate from this kitchen nook, and even there's a butler's pantry around. So there's, someone could be making coffee while the rest of the house is having breakfast. Just little places where you can kind of separate off or stay all together at the same time. And one of the things that makes these so gorgeous is the openness from the window schedule here. These doors and windows were imported. They're Pella doors and windows. That's not typically common here in Las Catalinas. Usually there's a window and door schedule that's made by one of the local contractors. So it's really lovely to see a beautiful set of windows with a beautiful view that functions so well in a creative space. I'm standing in the butler's pantry, which is fully equipped with a second set of almost all the appliances you would need in a butler's pantry for maybe hosting with a private chef. And we're just behind the kitchen area, so it's just tucked away enough for someone to come in and help cook undisturbed. It's also has a separate entrance right off the main street here, so a house mom or some other private chef could come into the home without interrupting the regular everyday ongoings of the rest of the house. And this is probably one of my favorite little features of the house. It's a sneaky back door and back staircase to the primary bedroom suite, so you can sneak up and grab a cup of coffee before either waking the whole household up for the day. This particular portion of the home extends out through this pool patio and loggia area to one of my other favorite portions of the house, which is this gorgeous dining terrace. The reason I like the dining terrace maybe even over the pool patio, which of course has this gorgeous view, is as you start to angle onto the dining terrace, you get this magical view over the town itself. This roof deck space is really unique to me because it is actually a little bit of a bonus space. It was not included in the original architectural plans, and town architect Sarah Biga at the time thought it'd be a great idea to include this space because the views are just so captivating. So this sun lounger stargazing deck was actually thought of during the construction phase and after the design phase, so we could have captured what I think is just some of the most spectacular views in all of Las Catalinas. This external staircase is another one of my favorite features of the home. It's important that you have these beautiful spaces like we saw above that are modern and flow with the house, but that you also have something that feels authentically of place. And I think this external staircase provides a lot of authenticity in a very Costa Rica style of architecture. This central stair provides access to not only this primary suite and an additional flexible bedroom behind me, but downstairs to all the common area amenities, including the bocce ball court and the guest house. It's really fun to just walk outside to walk inside. That's something you get to do uniquely here in Costa Rica since the temperatures are good all year round. Even the smallest of bedrooms in this house get such spectacular views, and this is no exception. This room is actually a flexible room. Currently, it's kind of a sofa, living space, and study, but it's very flexible and could also be a bedroom for the home. So it's included in the 6-bedroom total count. I definitely picture working from this space. It would be excellent as an office. It would also be a beautiful secondary suite. The bathroom's just outside, so it would not have an ensuite. Maybe that's the only challenge of this bedroom. But it's such a good view, it might make up for it. I'm in the primary suite, which has a gorgeous ocean view and also a full ensuite bathroom. This is actually a very large primary suite by Las Catalinas standards. A typical primary suite in Las Catalinas might be maybe 5 by 4 meters. And in this case, we're talking about a maybe 6 by 7 meter room. So it's quite spacious. It's very enjoyable that way. In Costa Rica, we would call this a detallazo, which is one word to say a big element or big detail. One of my favorite little parts of this bathroom, however, is there's a gorgeous outdoor shower and tub experience. So if you pop through the bathroom, there's a double head shower, and then there's also another shower that's outdoors with a full tub where you get a great view of town and a great view of the ocean with a lot of privacy. So perfect for the primary couple that's staying in the suite to have a little bit of alone time. We're one level down from the primary suite, and on this particular floor, there's a full media room and 2 bedrooms with ensuite bathrooms. We'll start with this really fun bunk room behind me. This bunk room is super cute. It has built-in bunks that sleep up to 6 people. Of course, this room has a gorgeous ocean view and another porch and seating space behind us. And you have even a little bit of a view into your own guest house down below. This has a full closet and a full ensuite bathroom. And one of the things that I find unique about this house is the lot next door is still available. And so there's a chance that this house will have some construction next to it for some period of time, and eventually we'll have a house next door. Now, all of the homes in Las Catalinas will have a home next door. It is part of the urban walkable environment that we all enjoy to have neighbors in close proximity. There's a bit of an easement between these homes that would allow for some privacy, so you won't have a neighbor looking straight into your window here. And I do find that for someone who really would like a little bit of a project, the is available. And so you could add on to this house by creating some sort of an amenity, an additional guest house over there. Let's say maybe a pool, an additional pool, or a half basketball court or something that could add to the rental capacity of this home and make it extremely unique with its own private amenity offerings here in town. So of course, let us know if you'd like to learn more about this one. I might argue that it has maybe a tenth of a notch better ocean view than this particular home, as it adjusts slightly more western facing than the position of the lot that we're standing on right here. And so it is a gorgeous opportunity and can really add value to this home if looked at from a opportunistic standpoint. I'm going to be really honest with you for a moment. Living here full time in Las Catalinas and in Costa Rica, you get hot. And so it's so amazing to have a media room like this where you could actually draw the curtains, throw on a movie, cozy up, maybe even actually wear a hoodie and a blanket and just enjoy some chilly space. And if you just can't bear the idea of only having an AC based media room, of course, these doors slide wide open. And so you can have an indoor outdoor style of living space with a really deep terrace overlooking the ocean view behind us. Throw the fan on the inside space and the outside space, and this becomes a perfect blend of interior and exterior living. We're in another suite just off of the main media room on the 3rd level of the home, and this is a perfect spot as it sleeps 3, maybe even 4 if you have little ones. So if you got friends or family coming with maybe 1 or 2 little ones, this little sleeper sofa might be perfect for them. And then of course, another ocean view from this bedroom. Heading down to the 4th level of this home, you'll see that it has 1 more bedroom. This bedroom has a little bit of a kitchenette space as well, so it functions really well as a 1-bedroom lock-off scenario, and it even has its own amenity with a full bocce ball court, which I'll show you in just a second. This level of the home features one bedroom with ensuite bathroom, although I would describe this more as a studio or a full rental apartment than even just a one bedroom. You get the whole level to yourself with an outdoor dining terrace, the bocce ball court just behind us, as well as a mini kitchenette and a living room space. So this is perfect for someone who wants to maybe even rent for an extended stay. The level even has its own laundry facility, so a house mom can come in and maintain this portion of the home separate from the remainder of the rest of the house. It's pretty ideal, and I can actually picture living here almost all year round. This is the bedroom on the lower level suite. It has its own little reading terrace with an ocean view, and these beds are designed so you can push them together and create one king. So this is a very functional, flexible space that, again, can either be part of the larger 6-bedroom villa or can be separately locked off as an apartment in and of itself. Just off the 1-bedroom apartment, there's this bocce ball court and outdoor dining terrace, which I think is just such a fun addition to this house. I can absolutely picture hanging out here with a couple of friends, maybe my other family members, playing a round of bocce and having a glass of wine, chit-chatting about all the adventures we had here in Costa Rica together. Even this 1-bedroom rental as a casita for Casa Sympatheia gets an ocean view, which is so spectacular. As a 1-bedroom casita, I really could picture living here as well. There's plenty of storage space for items, full cabinetry, a little kitchenette behind us, and one of the larger bathrooms that I've seen in a while as well. This is a 3-story casita. On the lower level, there's a garage space. It's great for storing toys, maybe an ATV, a car here in Las Catalinas to take you on adventures outside of town. And then above us, there's a full outdoor dining kitchen and terrace, which is perfect for grilling outside, enjoying some time with friends and family, and of course, the ocean view. As if the 4 levels of bedroom spaces, the excellent ocean view pool, outdoor dining terraces, bocce ball court, casita, garage space, drivable access from 2 levels weren't enough. This amazing outdoor dining terrace for just the casita itself, if rented separately, really for me is the icing on the cake to make this truly one of my favorite homes in Las Catalinas. I've been in almost all 160 homes here in Beach Town and almost every single home in El Prado, and there's really nothing like this, both in terms of views, amenities, spaces, accessibility, and still walkability down into town. I really can't think of another more valuable experience in Las Catalinas. 7 Punta Penca is undoubtedly one of the best ocean view residences in all of Las Catalinas. If you'd like to learn more about this 6-bedroom, 6-bathroom residence, let us know.